And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, for this third video, which I never thought I'd be doing all in one go. Christmas films that aren't actually Christmas films. Now, we all know all the regular Christmas films like Elf and the Santa Claus and all those other films. But, excuse me, but there are films that are not exactly Christmas films, but they have that Christmassy feel about it. And I don't care what anyone says, one of these films is a Christmas film, but the debate is not over. It's set at Christmas, it is a Christmas film. And we all know what we're talking about here, Die Hard. Yes, it's a Bruce Willis film, but I don't care what anyone says, it is a Christmas film. I know that'll cheese a lot of people off, but yeah. Die Hard is a Christmas film. It is set at Christmas. I don't care what anyone says. It is set at Christmas. Then you've got Planes, Trains and Automobiles. Not exactly a Christmas film, but it's set near enough. It's set during Thanksgiving, and these two people are, Steve Martin's trying to get home to his family, and he gets thwarted every time with John Candy, and John Candy is just so brilliant in what he does. And so yeah, there's that one. Then of course there's Trading Places with Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy. Now, Eddie Murphy is brilliant in this film. So is Dan Aykroyd, and we all know that scene with Jamie Lee Curtis, and yeah. And of course, Gremlins is another film. It was released in 1984, right next to Ghostbusters. I mean, what a choice you had that year for films to watch. You had Gremlins, Ghostbusters, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock. You had all sorts of films to watch that year. It was just an incredible year for films. So yeah, Gremlins set at Christmas, but it came out I think in June or July or something like that. So yeah, there is that. That's a Christmas film, I would say. So there were some of the films that I thought of. Scrooged with Bill Murray, and there's another one. But that is sort of like a different take on the whole A Christmas Carol, Scrooge story. And so yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah, those are my favourite, I would say, are definite Christmas films. And of course you've got the usuals, It's a Wonderful Life, White Christmas, Elf, yeah, so many. But there is also another one that I remember, the Mel Gibson one I talked about a couple of years ago, The Fat Man, where he actually plays Santa Claus, and he has, because he's running out of money, he has to give way to the army to come in and develop some, and let the elves help the army employ them and develop some weapons. And this boy gets a piece of coal for Christmas, so he sends an assassin to kill Santa Claus. And yeah, it may not have the feel of a Christmas film, but it is definitely a Christmas film. And can you imagine Mel Gibson as the man himself, Santa Claus? I mean, seriously, what were they thinking? So yeah, I would say they were my favourite Christmas movies of all time. So yeah. So yeah, yeah, anyway, right. Thank you very much for watching. That's all for now. If I can remember to do any more videos, if I get some time off, and I'll do some more then. Alright then. If I don't see you before then, I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year. And I do hope that next year, please God, that next year is going to be so much better than it was this year. And so yeah, bye bye for now. Right.